David here. This is all about gaining clarity. How does one gain clarity in life? Pursuit of goals, making the next step, transforming one's life. The thing about starting out early in life is we are indoctrinated very quickly into school, a pathway of education to take us from when we're very young into pre-K, kindergarten, we go into first grade, we go elementary school, middle school, high school, and then on to whatever's next. Could be vocational school, it could be community college, junior college, college, graduate school, professional school, whatever it is, whatever our goals are, there's always been a prescribed pathway to get through. There's tests along the way to assess our competency, our ability to move on to the next. So there's always this lineage, this pathway to get from here to here to here. It's very clear, very cut and dry. We know exactly what our goal is, how to get there, and when we have actually reached that goal. How? Well, we graduate, right? Or we get certificates of achievement or diplomas or licenses, whatever it is. We gain them. So we know we're there. We know we're there. Now here's the ironic part. We work so hard to get to a certain point in our life because that's supposed to be the highest level of achievement, to go on and start a life, a family, a career, all the stuff that we aspire to do when we're younger. We want to get older, right? So we can start living a life. Oh, how little do we know when we were so much younger how good we had it, right? But anyway, that's beside the point. What I find so much in other people's lives, and certainly this is the case of mine, so I'm no different from anybody else, is that once I hit that what was called the highest level I was going to go in education, getting my license in dentistry, my dental license and my degree, so I could go out and practice dentistry. That was like the highest level of achievement. There was no more for me to get. Oh, I could have gone on to specialty school. That would have been another level, but I decided to stop there. That was it for me. And for many, that's as high as they go as well. Some people just go through college, whatever it is, MBA. You might want a PhD. You hit your particular prescribed level and you go, I'm there, I'm done, and now I just go live my life. And now you get out in the working world and you start building up assets, and you want security for your family, and you want to have a little left over so you can start having a lifestyle and all those kind of things. And then, but where does that go? Where does that really go? The problem is it doesn't. Most people get on a treadmill, a hamster wheel, a turnstile, whatever you want to call it, and just kind of keep repeating the same thing over and over, year after year after year. There's no next. No one's prescribed a next. There's no test assessment pathway that's been dictated to get to that goal. What is that goal actually? Is it a big pile of money? So how much money? How much is that? What does it really look like? We don't know. Very few people know, and that's why they don't ever have clarity, never have a chance to get to the next point in life, which to me is about having freedom. Freedom. Yeah, freedom means having options to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, with whom you want to do it. Most people say, well, that doesn't happen until we get to, quote, retire. Yeah, when I get to retirement age, when I retire and sell the practice, sell the business, get the gold watch, whatever it is, that's when I'll start living my life. The problem there is that's been pushed off. In fact, in my own profession, in dentistry, some 10, 15 years ago, the average retirement age by the American Dental Association statistics was age 62. That's when the average dentist was able to, quote, retire. That's been pushed back to 68.9 years. Yeah, that's that's 7 more years. 7 years. That's significant. That's more than 10% longer. Why is that? Well, it's harder out there today. It's tougher to get to true freedom. Now, my premise is we've got it all backwards. We could do it so much faster. In fact, I've done it faster. I've proven it in my own life. Even with a lot of setbacks and obstacles and crises in life, I've done it. I've got people in Freedom Founders that are doing it. I've got doctors who are going free for life. That's one of the highest accolades we have in Freedom Founders is free for life, because it really states what it means. Those doctors are free. They can do what they want to. They can still practice dentistry if they want to, part-time, full-time, take insurance, not take insurance, whatever they want to do, or they can leave completely and find out what their next is in life. What does that next look like? What's that mean? You know what? You never can really find out until you're free. You've broken the chains from what you have to do. You never will really find that out. And too many people never have that opportunity because they work so hard, they get burned out, they have disabilities, they have health issues, and then they are on the downslope. That's sad. It doesn't have to be that way. Clarity. It's all about gaining clarity. The clarity we once had when we were climbing that ladder to our highest education point no longer exists once we get past that. We have to develop clarity on our own. Well, do we have to actually do it on our own? No. It's better if you do it with other people. Yeah, other people. What do I mean by that? Well, that means getting inside of a group, A mastermind group is the best I've ever found. And I've been a part of many mastermind groups. I host a mastermind group called Freedom Founders. But I got to be in mastermind groups myself because I can't see the forest for the trees any better than you can see it for yourself. We all have blind spots. We have areas in our life that we can't see by ourselves. We need to have other people weigh in, ask us questions, gain that clarity. And the only way to do that is to be able to articulate what our thoughts are, what we're thinking, what we want to aspire to do, where we want to go in life. We've got to be able to do that through and with other people. If we try to do it in a vacuum by ourselves, it just stays muddled. It's never articulated. We never get the feedback, the perspective. So my key to you today, if you haven't picked it up yet, is if you want clarity, if you want a vision to get from where you are today to your next, whether that's another level of life, a transformation, or to get to freedom, you've got to do it with other people. The right people. People that you know, like, and trust. Don't have an agenda on you. They're your people. They're your tribe. They think like you do. They're on the same path. Some have gone further than you. Some are along the path with you. That's what you need in your life. Don't ever not look at the opportunity and the leverage points of being around people that are like you and have gone further than you. You never want to be the smartest one in the room. You want to be pulled up by the others. Aspire to be like them. It's what I do in my life today. I never want to be that smartest one in the room. I'm always seeking those groups where there's people way ahead of me, not just in, quote, success or in material things, but in the way they think. It's the way we think that changes everything. The other stuff is all tactics and strategies. All right, so that's enough for me. The point today is you've got to have clarity, and to get clarity, you've got to be around other people that are your tribe, that think like you, that'll help push you, keep you accountable, and make you articulate your goals clearly. Otherwise, there is no clarity. Remember, always stay focused on your freedom. I'll see you next time.